Hey guys, I've just finished watching a video by Ali Falanishoba, better known as the Stigmadane, and this video was basically argumentation for God's existence through intelligent design and fine-tuning arguments. Now, before I'll actually I'll put in my 2 cents about what I think about these arguments, I'm going to mention that I think that what he's doing is pretty childish, because recently he's been uploading a lot of videos that are supposed to point out how atheism is stupid and how it's clear that God exists and stuff like that. Maybe even in an attempt to try to prove it to himself. But I'm not going to make any assumptions about his faith right now. But rather, I find it kind of disturbing that he knows that he has a bunch of atheist subscribers and a bunch of atheist friends who watch his videos. And by uploading these videos, I would expect that he would be open to criticism and for people actually showing him the flaws in the arguments in the videos that he uploads, even though the content is never actually his. So the problem I have with this is that he disables ratings on most of his videos. In this particular video, he did not disable the ratings, but anyway, when I did respond in a video which took me several hours to make, instead of actually responding to any of the points I made in that video, he made a video response showing a screenshot of him thumbing down my video, which was 55 seconds of one screenshot of a thumb down on my video. Now, oddly enough, 20 minutes afterwards, there was 6 thumbs down on my video. That happened almost in the blink of an eye. Now, I don't want to accuse him or anything, but it does seem kind of suspicious to me that he is probably the only one who has seen my video who's a theist, and I happen to have 6 thumbs downs on my video, which happened less than 20 minutes after the first thumbs down, which he showed in his screenshot. And that would indicate that he actually logged into 6 different accounts to thumb down my video. Anyway, to the points of this video. Basically, it starts with the watchmaker argument, and then the guy goes into different descriptions of how you can tell that something is intelligently designed compared to things that are not designed, like crystals. Now, I have a very simple way to refute this fine-tuning argument. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically, everything that is designed has a designer. The universe is fine-tuned for life, therefore it had to be intelligently fine-tuned. Therefore, it indicates that there's a designer, and that designer happens to be God. The problem I have with this is actually has something to do with the concept of design itself. When you're trying to design something, efficiency is probably the most important factor to consider. If you have a watch that you made, but it doesn't keep track of time correctly, then it is not efficient, and therefore the design is dumb. It just doesn't make any sense to design something that's not efficient towards the cause that you're trying towards the goal that you're trying to reach by designing this thing. Now, the universe is said to be designed by God, and God is said to be infinitely intelligent. So, if God is infinitely intelligent, I would expect his design to be infinitely efficient towards the goal that he's trying to achieve. Now, by saying that the universe is fine-tuned for life, which means that God made the precise tinkering to all the different factors and all the different variables in the laws of physics in order to enable life to eventually begin. And not only life, but intelligent life. So, All we have to do is just look at the universe and come to a conclusion of whether or not it is infinitely efficient towards sustaining life. Because you're not just saying that the universe is designed or intelligently designed, you're trying to say that the universe was designed by an infinitely intelligent being, or the best designer ever, or the most perfect designer. But the most perfect designer, who is also infinitely intelligent, would make his creation infinitely efficient towards what he's trying to achieve, and in this case it's life. Then why is it that life is such a tiny speck in the universe that it is literally negligible? If you look at the universe from the outside, Earth would be trillions of times tinier than a subatomic particle. So does this universe seem to be infinitely efficient to life? Why are there meteors and other celestial bodies that might someday collide with Earth and annihilate all life on this planet? In a universe that is designed by an infinitely intelligent being, I would expect there to be nothing that has any potential whatsoever of eventually annihilating life, if that is what you're trying to achieve by creating this universe to begin with. Have a nice day, guys.